Alright, so recording's going. Welcome to Mustard. I'm current captain and head captain Chris 100. These are the lovely men and women of Mustard. Currently, your headmaster Andrew Souls and some members we have here. Okay, if you're a new member today, we're gonna do a little introduction, how we do things in Mustard. This will be about a few minutes, so take your time to review this if you're new. Alright, we'll go over basic things. First, your hood and mask. This is how it works. It's still the same key, so it's K. But to put up your mask, it's J. So yeah, that's how that works. The command for putting up your hood and mask is veil. As you can see, through a silent command, the mustards put down their hoods and masks. And when they do it again, it's back up instantly. Alright, now, Mustard is the advanced combat and stealth unit subdivision in Blades. We focus a lot on up-close combat and focusing on our main weapon, which is the mustard. This is our weapon. It has a higher, let's say, this weapon has a lot of damage. It's in the form of a smoke bomb. And on contact with enemies, it does half their health and blinds. So yeah, it's very lethal against hostiles, especially with a group of mustards present, as you can see. So we'll go over a few commands that you should know in Mustard. First command. Ready gas. That means get your gas out and ready for anything. Simplest command that we start with is the gas barrier. So yeah, it looks something like this. A screen of mustard has to protect allies on the field. Basically, you can't see through it. It's very thick smoke. Hard for hostiles to attack you in it. That's the first command. Alright. The mustard gas. It takes 15 seconds for it to reload since it's now infinite. So it's a warning. Not just to go crazy with it. Alright, next command is the gas circle. So from a high vantage point, for example, up there. So mustard's head up there on top of the thing. So from a high vantage point, let's say tree or building, mustards with gas and attack the hostile from a high vantage point. So when I do the command, they'll throw their gas at me and jump down and attack me. Before hostile even realizes they're with just at least 2 mustard bombs and at least a sword swing. That's how that works. We'll be adding more commands later on, but these are the basic. Next we have the flee command. Used when overwhelming odds coming your way and you're alone mustard, or in a group and you don't really want to die. So the flee command comes in handy. Basically, you throw out your gas at your feet with blinds and kind of covers up the area, and you flee to somewhere more safe. Let's say your hideout or a place not too overwhelmed with hostiles. So command looks like this. Hostile it's blinded half, and mustard disappear when the gas clears. when the gas clears. That's how the flee command works. Very useful for any type situations. Our most famous command that we're known for, which is gassing, is final solution. Basically gas everything around the area. For now, this area will serve as the hideout. Gas the whole area and then escape to their hideout. Those are all basic commands in Mustard that you need to know. Those are very basic and easy to learn. We'll show examples of how they're performed. So Mustard reform. Our first command, a master plus and Mustard can call this command anytime they want. The hail command, basically hailing to anything. This is our most basic chant. And then we have our more edgier quote that only a Captain Plus can call in game. And then when they say they initiate an animation V to increase the edge factor, basically. Those are your most chants. Alright. This is where things get difficult for new members and even old members. Are silent commands. Since if you read the codec and which is also known as the oath of silence. The oath of silence, they cannot speak in game, forts, or lab trainings. They're to be silent. They can only speak to captains directly through a whisper or generals or elders in lab. So you guys always stay silent no matter what. So them communicate without speaking, even in VC or anything they're doing. So you understand them soon enough. That one I just did was the unveil command. So you point at them with your hood mask down, and they would put down their hood mask. Now the veil command, and it goes up. All right. Animation T, which I point ahead of you, and animation H once, and they'll follow the information. Put up your hand once, then it means they will stop and stay behind you. Now, to initiate the SFL command, it's animation G plus animation H, and they will SFL. And then you start moving, and it's stay in SFL. Alright, that's the SFL command. for a STS on yourself is an animation V plus an animation H. They will instantly SFL on you. I mean STS on you. Now a normal STS is animation X plus H. So most of these that involve formations will involve animation H. So that's an easy way to learn them. Now for a wedge, you have animation animation M, and then animation H, and then they wedge on. When it gets complicated, difficult for members, but don't worry, you'll learn them soon enough. Now, for a gas barrier with silent commands, first you want to ready your gas. So, I don't think we have a command for that. For now, it will be this. Ready gas. Now, how to use the gas barrier in silent commands. Gas barrier. Now, you have to be in STS to use a gas barrier. They don't have, it could be either up close and personal, or it could be a kind of spaced out STS. I recommend using a spaced out STS. So spaced out, guys. So you set up a gas barrier like this, and then you initiate the movements. So animation G and animation H twice, and a big gap. That gas barrier covers the whole area, keeps your allies protected, things like that. It's pretty well used. If we use a gas circle. As you can see, the muscles have surrounded me completely. Now the way the command works is they have the gas already ready, and the animation H twice while they're at a high point. Yes. Hit me and I would die instantly. My style or a regular person. Alright. Flee of the regular master commands. So with their gas ready, and T twice, and now initiate flee. Alright, so STS mustards. animation T, and we'll ready their swords. Yeah, they're ready swords. Then you give several commands after that, which could be engage, engage on sight, and things like that. Alright. We don't have a weapons rest command, do we? No, I'm gonna make something. Alright, for crossbows, here's the command. As you see, animation Z and animation T. And the ready crossbows, you can either do firing lines, volley fires, things like that. When they're ready, they're crossbows. Mm, last but not least, well, that's about it. I think we got everything. Alright, weapons rest. Teach about commands and like a command check thing. If you ever need help in Mustard or more about commands, you can always watch this video, review them in the commands checklist, or take the little Quizlet that we have that helps with commands. Alright, that's about it.